Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Big Mike here. Hey, we're out in the shop. A while back, Brittany, my daughter, she purchased me a metal saw. It's a DeWalt. And she, besides buying me that, which is, I can't thank her enough because, I mean, it is a expensive piece of equipment, but she bought it for Christmas for me. And she also bought me a replaceable diamond head blade and a spare blade for my metal saw. Well, a couple of the things that you got to know about this saw. Number one, read the instructions, okay? Read the instructions to putting the saw blade on and stuff like that. And just make sure that when you buy a blade, it's made for metal. I talked to one guy, his wife bought him replacement blades, and she went with the cheaper blades, but it wasn't a blade for metal. And he was cutting rebar for a concrete project he had to stake down the forms and stuff like that. So didn't go well. Okay, didn't go well. So make sure when you're buying blades for it, you make sure it's for metal, okay, and not just wood. So lessons learned on that one. But Brittany didn't spare no expense. She bought me the best that she could, and I am absolutely in love with this thing. It cuts rebar, angle iron, pipe, copper, you name it, it cuts it. Now, I didn't put the diamond blade on it because I don't have nothing that one's mainly used for hardened steel, okay? The stuff we're gonna cut today is basically construction steel, piping. One is stainless steel that we're gonna cut through. But I just wanted to share this with you guys. Go over the saw itself. It's really easy to use. You just got to make sure you have safety goggles on. You don't want a piece of metal in your eyeballs, okay? So let's get busy. Let's go over the saw itself, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Let's do this. Okay, so to start off with, I did tell you that Brittany bought me replacement blades. This is the standard replacement blade for softer to middle metal and stuff like that. This is the diamond tip blade for hard steel and stuff like that. And it's really made for anything, but if you really want to get into the hardened steel, that's the blade you'd have to use for that. The saw itself is just your standard metal DeWalt saw. Okay, it's a DW872, 14-inch metal multi-cutting and metal saw. So you could cut wood with it, but I have a DeWalt saw right there for that. So I wouldn't use this with anything other than metal. Let's go around here to the side. So this thing is in the lock position. Release that. All right, and it'll bring it back up. It's sprung loaded, so it always goes to the top. In case something happens, you let go of the saw, then you could let it pop straight back off from the cutting surface. So this is the carrying handle right here. This is the switch right there. You heard that, right? This is the locking. If you want to replace the saw blade right here, you'd push down on this and take off the screw and the plate on the far side. This is the vise that you would use. This is the release right here. If you release this, you can angle this to whatever degree you want. We'll leave that unlocked for right now. This is the vise, like I said before, the vise right here. This right here is the vise lever, okay? And this is the platform format of course, the platform course, of course. All right, so those are the basic parts of the saw. And what we're gonna do is we're going to cut a couple of pieces of metal with this, starting with a piece of rebar. That's the rebar we're gonna cut. And all I'm really gonna do is show you how it cuts, okay? And that it can go through rebar relatively easy. I'll place that in the vise. Make sure it is perfectly on there. Tighten it down with the vise lever. Lock it in. And I'm hopefully Terrie will take out the noise from this because it is relatively loud, okay? So there you go. That is loud, okay? And as you can see, it cut it nice and smooth. That's the piece right there that we cut off. And then I'm gonna do it again, but I'm gonna put you guys on this side so you can actually see it as it's doing it, okay? We'll release this. Tighten it down again, nice and tight. See, that just cut through that rebar like quick. So let's get this out of here. So now we're gonna try some stainless steel. Small piece of this. All right. We're gonna tighten it down. We'll see how smooth it is. There you go, nice and, well, I guess it didn't show it, did it? So I had to remove that because it went up. I guess I should check it to make sure it's in the video. So we're gonna try it again. It should be right in there. And let's cut through this again. There you go. Cut through that thing like butter. So the last piece we wanna do is a piece of angle iron. And on this one, we're going to want to cut it like this. Just like that. There you go. It really has a bad humming sound after that thing because of the blade itself. On the bigger blades, it has a lot of vibration. All right, guys, so there you got it. That is the DeWalt 872 metal chop saw. I love it. I thank Brittany so much for buying this for me. If you're in the market for a good metal chop saw, this one is probably at the top of the list for me. If you're looking for something that's more affordable, make sure you shop around. Do your due diligence when buying any kind of piece of equipment. I said, man, Brittany, you didn't have to buy me one that's this expensive, but she said, I'd rather buy you something that's going to last than something that is much cheaper. And let me take my glasses off. I don't need to read, but now it's all blurry. But she just wanted something that was going to last me, and I appreciate it. And then she made a comment. She said, Dad, she goes, if something was to happen to you, at least I know that she will get all my shop equipment. And when she buys me something, she wants the best. So when she gets it and she starts a shop when they find their forever home, I've got the right tools for the right job. And I said, aren't you sweet? Bless your heart. But there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you guys, if you're in the market, go out there and check these out. I believe she bought this at Lowe's. But guys, we love you guys. God bless you. And remember this, be kind to one another. Help somebody in need, and always, always thank a vet. Now, my daughter Brittany took care of this vet and buying me this metal chop saw. All right, guys, we love you. God bless you. And we'll see you on the next video. Bye, guys.